Your executive didn't leave because of salary. They left because your relocation package failed. Welcome to the Hire Arabia podcast. Today we're talking about one of the most underestimated reasons companies lose top talent in the Middle East. Let me start with a simple statement. Your executive didn't leave because of salary. They left because your relocation package failed. It's a hard truth, but one that many companies are facing in today's competitive landscape. Many companies believe that if they offer a competitive salary, the rest will follow. They assume that a high-value contract is the ultimate anchor for senior talent. But in reality, it's often just the beginning of the conversation. But in the Middle East, especially for senior roles, that assumption is often wrong. Because relocation here is not just a logistical step, it's a life decision. We are talking about a region with unique cultural, economic, and social dynamics that require a localized strategy. Let's talk about what actually happens. A company hires a senior executive. The salary is strong, the role is attractive, the opportunity is exciting. On paper, everything looks perfect. The candidate is motivated and the board is optimistic. But within months, things start to break down. And the most interesting part, it's not happening in the office. It's happening outside of it. The cracks appear in the foundation of their new life. Housing becomes a problem. The market is competitive, and for a senior executive, standard just doesn't cut it. Contracts are complex, localized, and often require significant upfront commitment. Temporary solutions, they don't work at the executive level. They need stability, not a hotel room. Then comes schooling. In this region, international schools often have waiting lists that stretch for years. For many candidates with families, this is not a detail. It's a decision factor. If their children aren't settled in a high-quality environment, the executive won't be settled either. And then there is the family, partners who cannot work due to visa restrictions or lack of networking, children who don't settle into their new surroundings, a lifestyle that simply doesn't match the expectations set during the interview process. It's a heavy weight to carry. This is where many companies lose their top talent. Not because the job is wrong, and not because the executive isn't capable, but because the environment doesn't work. The misalignment between work life and home life becomes unsustainable. And this is something I see very often. Companies apply global, one-size-fits-all relocation packages to a market that requires deeply local solutions. They try to fit a square peg in a round hole, and the executive is the one who feels the pressure. They offer the standard checklist, a moving allowance, a month of temporary housing, and some basic administrative support, and they assume that's enough. But in this region, it's barely the baseline. Because the Middle East is not just another international transfer. It's a high-speed, high-demand environment. It's a place where things move fast, and if the personal foundation isn't rock solid, the professional performance will suffer. Reality hits hard. What works instead? Companies that succeed in the region think differently. They understand that they aren't just relocating a person, they are relocating a life. They take a holistic view of the executive's world. They think about the 4 pillars of successful relocation: housing security, guaranteed schooling access, partner integration programs, and a clear path to long-term stability. This is what builds true commitment. Because the goal is not just hiring, the goal is retention. A successful hire is only successful if they stay, contribute, and thrive within your organization's culture. And here is the key point for every board member and HR leader. The cost of losing a senior hire is significantly higher than the cost of doing relocation properly the first time. It's a strategic investment, not an expense. So if you are planning to hire in the Middle East, ask yourself, are you offering a salary or are you offering a sustainable life? I'm here to help you navigate those complexities. Stay strategic. If you're hiring in Saudi Arabia, the UAE, or the wider Middle East, make sure to subscribe for more insights on leadership, careers, and hiring in the region. And let me know in the comments, what do you think is the biggest relocation challenge?